Hello, I'm Steve Simpson, CEO of Northeastern Nevada Regional Hospital. Coming to the hospital is a little bit different these days, so we wanted to take the opportunity to give you a brief tour so that you have a better idea of what to expect. As you can see, when you first come to the hospital, our main entrance is closed. We're doing this to ensure that we can properly put people in the place they need to be quicker and more efficiently and safely. If you're coming to the hospital for a doctor's appointment or to visit the MOB, Medical Office Building, we're going to have you head to your left into the plaza. If you have any other emergency visit or surgery or lab or imaging, x-ray, what have you, we're going to have you go through the emergency department entrance. To show you what that looks like, I'm going to go through and get screened and show you the process. Come with me. Here we are at the emergency department. As you can see, we're required to wear a mask at the hospital. This includes employees as well. We ask you to please bring your own mask so that we can conserve all of our hospital-grade PPE for our employees to protect their safety. Again, this is to follow CDC recommendations as well as state requirements. Another item that's of note is visitation. Right now, we have a zero visitor policy. We understand this can be a little bit disappointing. There are some exceptions to the rules, including mothers who are with childbirth, expecting labor, or including patients who require a little bit more care. So those are just a couple of things that we're monitoring right now on a temporary basis. Please come inside and we'll go through a screening process. So everyone entering the hospital will need to go through a screening process, including employees. So let's take a quick look at what that might look like. We're looking for temperatures above 100 degrees Fahrenheit, as well as being asked a series of questions. Good morning.
Hello.
How are you?
What can I do for you today?
Well, I may be coming in for either lab work or x-rays, imaging, if you will, or maybe even coming through the emergency department. So we'll show you some of those different things as well.
Have you had a fever, cough, shortness of breath?
No, ma'am.
Any known exposure to COVID-19 that you're aware of?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you.
If you're heading to the lab or x-ray, we'll have you step through the doors straight ahead, turn to the left. They'll get you an outpatient number and they'll send you down here to the lab. If you're checking into the ER, if you'll just step over there, they'll get you checked in.
Perfect. Thank you both.
Thank you.
All right, so we'll head this direction. Again, if we're headed to get imaging, x-ray, lab work, we'll head through this door. Otherwise, we'll head into the emergency department. Thank you. As you can see, everyone in the emergency department's wearing masks. We're taking every possible safety precaution, ensuring our rooms are thoroughly cleaned and making sure everyone stays safe when they come to the emergency department. Here's one of our ER physicians, Dr. Stefanko. Anything you'd like to share with our patients?
Yeah, actually, I think there's a misconception in the community that it's not safe to come into the emergency room, and I think that misconception needs to be elucidated. We take every precaution to keep our ER safe, and for a lot of the folks in the community that have been neglecting their medical problems for the last 3 or 4 months due to COVID, it's time that they pay attention to those issues. So, if you can't get in to see your primary care physician, the ER is a real acceptable solution to taking care of those problems. So again, it's safe to come in. We take every precaution necessary to make this a safe environment for you, and so the hospital is there for you.
Thank you, Dr. Stefanko. I appreciate all that you do for us.
Oh yeah, thanks so much.
So that was our emergency department. Let's head up to the second floor. We're here on the second floor where our inpatients stay. We have Dr. Sharif, one of our hospitalists, as well as Brandy Bear, our director of our medical surgical unit, as well as the ICU. So how have things changed since we've gone through COVID-19?
Well, we've designated one hall for all the COVID patients, so they're away from the other patients. It's a closed off hall with negative air pressure so that it can't be spread through the hospital. We take all the precautions, use all the PPE, face masks, gowns, gloves, etc.
In fact, we've had a few COVID-19 patients that we've been able to treat successfully. We have all the PPE, all the staff necessary, and we're ready to serve our community. We also have 2 different wards. We separate COVID and non-COVID patients, and we have all the resources to take care of our patients here.
We also have our housekeeping working round the clock, 24/7, disinfecting every spot in every room.
Awesome. Brandy, Dr. Sharif, thank you for all you're doing for our patients and for the staff. And thank you to your staff for all of their hard work, making sure everyone stays safe. All right, let's head back outside. So that's the end of our little tour. Hopefully you have a better idea of what to expect if you have the need to come to the hospital. As you can see, we have an entire team here at NNRH on the ready to serve you and your family if you have a need to come here. It's our privilege for our family to take care of your family, and we stand ready to serve you at any time. Stay safe, stay masked, and God bless.